Guys, gals, and non binary pals, welcome to another afternoon of roller derby here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. I am Pinky Donchadero, and with me, as always, my good friend, the Honey Bear.
Good to be here, Pinky.
Thanks for being here yet again. So, we are here in Cleveland. This is our Pride bout. I'm seeing lots of colorful representations of the Pride rainbow. Cleveland Guardians wearing their black jerseys with the rainbow accents will be taking on Chicago Step Bros wearing the white.
That's right. So, starting off with the roster for the Step Bros, it's going to be number 0, Squid, number 1, Chi Town Choker, 1919 is Asfomoti. Yeah, there you go. Number 2 is Fillmore Payne, 222 is Mood Swings. For the captain, 314 is Val Raven, 333 is Orange Whip. 37 is Level Knievel. 411 is Trivial Pursuits. 730 is Bull. 775 is Vanessa. 79 Justice Dispenser. 8008 Tim Mature. 808 Farrell. And 9999 Brian Miller, or that guy. I think I saw him back.
I love that guy.
For the alts, there's Kickin' McChicken, great name also. And the bench staff, Up and Adam will be there.
Awesome. These are some pretty amazing names here for Chicago. I'm going to have fun today. And we are going to introduce to you here shortly our Cleveland Guardians, our home team, again, wearing the black with rainbow accents. Number 00, the captain of the Guardians. Number 104, Poison IZ. Number 1171, Snuffy. Number 122, Barbie. Number 256, Decrypt. Number 3, Blitzkrieg. Number 28, Killer Queen. Number 37, the co-captain, Ruins. Number 42, Adrenaline Rush. Number 45, Halo Chick. Number 47, Jess Crazy. Number 619, Chops. Number 67, Fury. Number 777, Raptor. Number 889, Right Hand Man. And your alternates today are 1330, Chewy. And number 5, my mom's favorite jammer, Wikipedia. And your bench staff, Taco, Smithy, and Gal Fox.
That's right. So we're about 2 minutes in till we get some derby going here.
And hey, who do we have as our volunteers today? Who are our skating officials?
We got a whole slew of skating officials. We got Jam Burglar, Filet Official, Mac the Knife, Behold, Stripey Horse, Apex Detainter, and Disco the Box will be doing that.
Nice. And our non-skating officials, our NSOs, we've got Atomic Annie and Just Tom, Kelsey Grammer, Bob and Weave, Bobby One Kenobi, Kitty Stardust, Pandemonium, Fulcrum, Travis Sickle, and Galvatron.
Great names here.
Absolutely great names. We have a whole McDonald's staffing right out there with Filet Official and Jam Burglar.
Yeah.
Filet Official stepping up today and as our head ref. Jam Burglar will be our inside pack ref.
Filet Official. That's it.
Isn't it amazing?
That's so good. It went right over my head. And then I got it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Looks like these skaters are getting in their last minute coaching strategies, little pump up, getting ready to jump on and skate. I know we've recently seen the Chicago Step Brothers. Some of these skaters are dual rostered between their charter team, which is the Chicago Bruise Brothers.
Yeah.
Saw some of these skaters skate 2 weeks ago. It feels like 3 weeks ago, maybe. It feels like an eternity at dawn of the Derby. So there's been a lot of Derby this year. We still have a lot of Derby to come here in July in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland Guardians will be hosting the roller derby tournament. We'll have more information about that later on in our broadcast.
That's right. The Cleveland Guardians have a jam-packed 2024 season still ahead. Both home and away games are coming up. Be sure to subscribe to the Twitch channel and stay connected with live updates by following our Facebook page, our Instagram page, by using the handle Cleveland Guardians. That's a capital C and a capital G.
Hey, and if you're on that Twitch channel, look for Pinky's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last Twitch feed she was on, she was quite chatty. So Pinky's mom's out there making friends in the Derbyverse.
All right. We are getting everybody on the line currently.
Oh boy. So we're here in our broadcast booth and I have very tall officials
Oh,
in the
yeah.
penalty box. So
Should we get you a soapbox? An apple crate
I know.
in the Hollywood terms.
I should have worn platforms.
Ah.
My goodness. Who knew I was going to need platforms to stand and announce roller derby? But apparently, tall shoes are now required.
We could do one of those like Freak the Mighty where you like get on my shoulders and you can broadcast from there. And then I could just,
We're just three raccoons in a
Yeah,
coat
exactly.
announcing roller derby.
Just two kids in a giant coat.
We've got our ticket to our R-rated movie. Oh, and look, and we are going to have again. Last year we had the Cleveland Heights Mayor as our official whistle start, and we are going to have that again.
Oh, excellent.
He's got his custom jersey on, number 2023, the Mayor of Cleveland Heights. There we go. And we are off. It looks like we're starting with number 889, Right Hand Man, wearing the Jammer Star up against number 0, Squid.
And Squid, ooh, getting pushed, but making it right on through.
Squid out quickly with lead, but unfortunately, Right Hand Man going to the penalty box. So this is going to be a power jam for the Step Bros.
Step Bros really trying to push through to get through the defense here of the Guardians, who are really holding them back, not allowing any points to happen right now.
Yeah, beautiful work there. This 2-wall, but can't skate out of play. Has to let Squid go. That's the first 4 points on the board. That goes to the Chicago Step Bros. Little offense there, it looks like, from Valerian for Squid, but Squid just being encircled by Cleveland. Right Hand Man does get out of the penalty box, kind of takes a bit of that distraction in the pack to complete the initial pass. Squid's going to go ahead and take those points, call it off, keep Right Hand Man to 0, while Squid picking up 8.
And we're getting a shift change here. Everybody's lining up, we're getting the whistle, and it looks like a timeout has been called.
Already?
Yeah,
Pretty
official timeout.
quick.
Yeah, a minute and a half in so far.
I think that's official timeout for maybe some track maintenance. I see tape going down on the floor. Oh, I have trauma and flashbacks from Dawn of the Derby. The venue that we were in apparently repelled our tape, and it
Really?
just continued to come off of the track for every jam, basically.
Wow.
So we had some trouble there.
Yeah. That's heavy duty gaffer's tape right there.
Yep. We eventually figured out a system, and halfway into day 1 and then day 2 went much smoother.
Nice.
But yeah.
What's we like? Nothing but safety here.
Yep.
All right, and we are on the first whistle with number 1, Chi-Town Choker leading the jam here. 0 trying to push through, and 0 makes it right through on the inside. And 0 is smooth through. Oh, and he calls it.
Smart move by 0. Just takes that 1 point, but calls it off quickly so to prevent Chi-Town Choker from picking up any points.
And once again, we're getting some more maintenance here on the track. So we are in a timeout.
Oh no, did we bring the curse from Pittsburgh?
It feels like it.
So we are going to be announcing here the roller derby tournament. The roller derby tournament is July 20th. Let me look at my calendar here because the graphic isn't actually up for us to view. But I know that you are seeing that. So I have it on my phone here. July 20th and 21st, right here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. As you can see on the lovely screen, the teams that will be playing at the roller derby tournament. You should join us here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. I know that our official applications have closed, but hey, if you want to announce,
Yeah,
I will have announcer applications very soon available, and you can join us on the mic here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
that's right. All right, so it looks like Snuffy will be jamming here for the Guardians, and Fillmore Payne for the Step Bros.
Oh, yay. And my friend Snuffy is lead jammer.
That's right. Snuffy coming around, looking at the pack there, trying to find a opening, and is met by the Step Bros.
Nice tripod here by the Step Bros. Controlling Snuffy,
Oh,
pushing her side to side, and one last big hit by Vanessa takes Snuffy off her skates. Oh no, and it looks like that might have been potentially a four. Snuffy set to the penalty box, so this is going to be a power jam.
right.
And unfortunately, since Snuffy did get lead, that lead is null and void, and there will not be a lead jammer. We will go for the full expiration of this clock. The jam clock is currently at 1 minute.
And it looks like the Guardians are really trying to hold back there for Fillmore Payne, trying to make it dang near impossible for them to get through. And Snuffy's back in, coming back around, hopefully to try to gain some points. And Snuffy battling through there through the makeshift wall, made it right on outs. Is coming around the track as we speak.
Fillmore Payne definitely doing some damage
Oh,
here. This is what, fourth scoring pass, 16 points so far.
and it is called.
Yep. Wow, I can't do math. That's double scoring pass, 8 points, adding to their existing 8. Okay, hi.
Hey, we're back at it.
There are days that sometimes I question, and I have to say, I'm really a smart person. I promise you, I'm really a smart person.
You're doing all kinds of stuff. You're doing all the info work there and stuff like that. You're talking, doing all this stuff. Hey, you know what? I'm just standing here flapping my gums. And right hand man trying to come in hot right there, while Mood Swings is for the Chicago team there.
Mood Swings getting down low, trying to eye up and see where there is a crack in the wall. Mood Swings has one blocker to beat, but right hand man out of that first is lead jammer. And oh, I'm seeing Mood Swings being sent to the penalty box. Looks like that was a cut track on Mood Swings.
And right hand man battling it out right now with the Step Bros.
Oh, hey, and guess what? We are on a power jam, power jam, power jam,
Power
power jam.
Jam! Looks like, both
Oh
jammers are
no.
in the box.
Now we've got a jammer do-si-do. Mood Swings freed from the box. Right hand man will have to serve the same amount of time. I'm going to guess probably around 20-ish seconds because Mood Swings was standing in the penalty box. And that usually means there's 10 seconds or less left in that penalty.
Barbie really trying to hold the defense here for the Guardians. Wasn't quite successful, but definitely gave him a good bump there.
I believe this is a scoring pass for Mood Swings. Mood Swings did complete the initial before being called on that cut track. But Right Hand Man already has points on the board, has brought the Guardians within 3 points.
And he's out of there. Looks like he is going around now. While Mood Swings is still battling it out with the defense and the pack there.
While this is still active, we have an official lead change.
Excellent. Look at those Guardians go.
8 points for Right Hand Man, taking the Guardians to 17. Mood Swings unable to score any points there. Chicago's Depro still sitting at 16.
5-second warning there.
Oh, looks like we might have someone visiting the medic, and that's also, again, we always shout out our volunteers, especially our skating and non-skating officials. Big ups to our medics. We literally cannot do that with them. Nobody can be on skates until a medic is in the building. We hope to never use the medics, but we're glad they're there.
So, well, in that meantime, though, we're going to let you know, voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned business that has been around a long time. It's official sponsor for the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by Coco's booth on turn 4 for all your roller derby needs. That's right. If you find yourself in the Cleveland area, go check it out too. It's a wonderful shop over in Ohio City.
Heck yeah, I'm going to get back into some roller derby shape and get some new gear, and I'm going to go to Next Level Skate Shop for that.
That's right.
So it looks like we've got Squid going up against Zero, and Zero takes one hop through the middle of that pack and picks up lead jammer for the Guardians.
Zero loving those jumps, is always going for the apex jumps, always going for those little hops, just little tiptoes over the line there. Always got those moves.
Absolutely. Beautiful pirouette there around Orange Whip. Gets that last point, taps those hips, calls it off. 4 full points, taking the Guardians to 21. Squid not able to capture any points there, so Guardians currently in the lead, 21-16.
We got 22 minutes left in this period. So we'll see if the Guardians can keep up with the lead here.
No curses of the announcers.
No.
You've got Right Hand Man. Oh, dancing on the outside. Wow. Number 1, Chi-Town Choker on the inside. That definitely was a foot race. It looks like Chi-Town was called lead. That's a tough one.
That was tough.
I mean, that literally is, by the toe stop who was leading in that jam.
And what a pullout that was, too. Just to see both of them come from opposite sides of the pack there to try and take lead right away. So,
hey, I know what you're thinking. Those jerseys look sweet, and I want one.
Oh, I got one.
I got one too. I'm so excited. But you know what? Honey Bear and I both have one, but you know what? You can too. Authentic Cleveland Guardians jerseys with custom names and numbers are available at our bouts or on our web store. While you're there, you can also get some official Cleveland merchandise such as t-shirts, tanks, hoodies, hats, and more. We definitely have some special Pride merch available. We have Pride merch in kid sizes now. So get out and get your Cleveland Guardians merch. I mean, I have to say, it's some of the best merch in roller derby. I always proudly wear my Guardians gear.
Same.
My cat poses with her Guardians trucker hat from last season.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they got to get pet wear.
They do.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not on that.
We need to talk to Zero. Zero, I believe, is the head graphic designer for the Guardians and also for MRDA, the Men's Roller Derby Association. So let's get some pet gear.
Yes.
I've got new kittens. They need tiny kitten Guardians shirts.
Zero does a bang up job with all the graphics and whatnot and all the merchandise ideas. But, he can always listen to his announcers and maybe he can get some more ideas. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I believe that that's a little kind of tidbit of information. When Zero kind of moved into the Cleveland area, Gary Sweat kind of proposed, hey, can you play for the Guardians? And Zero said, I will if I can redesign your logo. And Gary said,
Demands.
okay, I can do
Yeah.
that.
Quite a demand there.
Yep.
All right. And we are out of the timeout and everybody's lined up. And there goes the whistle with Snuffy trying to break through and pushed back there.
That looks like Ashmapote.
Ashmafote.
We're gonna. I definitely at halftime. I'm gonna have to get some
Oh, yeah.
pronunciations on that. Give me the phonetics of how to say your name properly. But Ash, as I'm going to call them,
Right.
is currently your lead jammer for Chicago. This is the first lead jam for them since the first jam. So maybe getting a little bit of fresh jammer legs out there is what Cleveland or what Chicago needed.
Right. It's always good to try out new jammers, see what they can bring to the table. Maybe that might be a good run for them. Maybe it won't be a good run, but it doesn't matter because you can always count on your blockers to be there to help you out. Every teammate there. And looks like we got a couple points, though, from Ash.
Yeah. Looks like one full scoring pass and then one additional point. So 5 total. And that ties this game. We are at 21 all. I really wish it was 21 minutes left, but it's 20:31.
It was so close.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
21 tied at 21 minutes.
Photo opportunity.
Exactly.
All right. And Zero looking for the tiniest little gap to get through because we know that the captain can do that. As he battles through, having the Guardians there trying to push a path for him, but the Step Bros are making it a little difficult. Oh, but he found it.
Yep. Trivial Pursuit tried to make that last little tap there, and Zero kind of just stepped over, stayed inbounds, picked up that lead jammer status. While Mood Swings still stuck in this pack, has not completed the initial pass while Zero's out there scoring points.
And the Step Bros are at full power now, and as Zero tries to make his way into the pack, try to get through it. And the Guardians are holding off there where Knievel.
Oh, and we have an official star pass. That star was handed over to Lenevel Knievel.
And that's called. It's 25-21 with the Guardians ahead by 4.
Yeah, I think Lenevel Knievel is definitely a blocker to keep an eye out for. I talked to Lenevel Knievel at Dawn of the Derby. Has not been playing with the Bruise Brothers very long, or Chicago in general. Just came from another team. I can't recall what it is right now, and is definitely making a mark with their team. Right hand man taking on Squid. Right hand man lead jammer.
Right hand man looking for that little opportunity that was given to him, and he calls it. Well, didn't get any points, but didn't allow Chicago to grab any points either. It's always a good defense,
Absolutely. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You've got to keep the control. You might not be in a good place to score any points, but you also can see that you can prevent any additional points from happening from your opponent. So call it off, call it a wash, stay in the lead. And actually, it looks like right at the tail end there, our jam ref threw up 1, and that was 1 point for right hand man does take it to 26. Hey, and let's talk about roller derby athletics. I am going to get me some roller derby athletics. Roller derby athletics is your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters, as well as announcers, officials. We offer expert guidance, off-skate workouts, team training, and an inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters become safe, strong, and unstoppable. I know I'm super excited for my new journey. I have been away from as a skating member of roller derby for quite some time. I'm going to hit a big birthday here in a few months, and it's time that I take my health back.
Yeah,
and get in maybe a little bit of derby shape. Maybe skate at some practices. I also want to be in tip-top shape for the MRDA championships in Newcastle on Tyne. So I'm gonna become a new member of roller derby
That's
athletics.
right. I'm a proud supporter of the roller derby athletics.
Yeah.
So, and we're off.
Ooh, and that's quick. Chi-Town choker #1 out. Almost kind of just in a flash out of that pack and lead jammer. Guardians with a jammer change up puts Ruins out there with the star.
And Shy is trying to push their way through, and they make it on through and trying to gain some points here as Ruins right on their tail.
Ruins down in that load speed skater stance. It's like, you might be lead, but I'm going to get as many points as you. It does look like that was 4 for Ruins and only 2 for B-sides. So that's increasing the lead of the Cleveland Guardians to 34. Step Row sitting at 27.
Just about 17 minutes left here in this period. It's been a really it feels like it's been a long time
Yeah.
going, but it's only, a couple minutes into the whole thing. So
Heck yeah. We've had a lot of back and forth already.
yeah.
With Zero dancing on that outside,
Oh.
up on those toe stops, to the left, to the right, and is your lead jammer.
Bob and weave, Captain. Oh,
Oh,
nice jump there.
yeah.
But pushed out by the jammer, by Fillmore Payne.
Fillmore is like, I might not be out of this pack, but I am going to do my best to stop Zero. And Zero calls that off. Looks like no points for Zero, holds that score at 34. Fillmore had not completed initial pass, so no score there either for Chicago.
Love to see a jammer rock some blocks there.
I do too.
Love to see it. All around. Good time there.
Right.
And right-hand man is our jammer for the Guardians, while Squid is for the Step Bros.
Oh, Squid being controlled at the back of the pack here by Raptor. I think this is Raptor's second game. I feel like the last game that we were here was Raptor's first. So
it is. Right.
nice work by Raptor. Right-hand man your lead and picks up 4 on that first scoring pass. Sees Squid approaching for her scoring pass and quickly calls it off.
Tucking away, getting a little bits of points here and there. Nice game today with the Guardians here. Getting them to 38 with the Step Bros at 27. We are in Jam 12 right now. Leading into 13, I believe.
Yep. And it looks like we've got Ruins with the star up against Chi-Town Choker. Chi-Town being a pretty effective jammer so far for Chicago. Oh no, Captain Valvran heading to the penalty box.
Ruins taking the lead there.
Packs are pretty separated there. They kind of need to get in a little bit closer there. I see some bridging happening, making sure that that's still in play for Ruins as Ruin picks up 4 points. Ooh.
Ruins calls it as pushed out of the circle there.
Yeah, Adrenaline Rush trying to offer some offense there. Was just about ready to open up that inside line, but Ruins opted to call it off. Doesn't look like any additional points there for total. 42 Guardians in the lead. Chi-Town, Chicago Step Bros not scoring in the last 3 jams, so still sitting at 27.
Shy City, man.
See Fillmore Payne. Oh, that also looked like a foot race, and I think Fillmore Payne was out first is your lead jammer.
Wow. That was definitely, I didn't know whose game that was.
Yeah.
For sure. That was awesome to see.
And again, smart move there by Fillmore. knows that they're up against a tough jammer like Zero. If you can control it, call it off. Sacrifice your points, but don't let your opponent get any points.
Yeah. You got the 5-second call here. And we are off. Looks like right-hand man and mood swings are going to be jamming here. Right-hand man trying to go on the outside there.
That was nice work by Ash with right-hand man. Taps him to the off the track and he has to recycle behind the pack. But both of these jammers are
They are definitely slamming against the wall here.
heck yeah. I mean, this is probably the longest we've seen so far without a jammer breaking the pack. And just as I say that, right-hand man, again, the announcer curse/help. I said it, it happens.
Yeah, that's right.
Right-hand man is like, thank you, Pinky. I appreciate your vibes. I'm now lead.
And on that note, I'm ahead. Oh, and right on the outside, doing a nice little shimmy to get through, pushing all the way through against Ash there. Right-hand man is back out, still in the lead there.
And I don't believe that Mood Swings has completed initial pass, but I also am now looking at the scoreboard and I see that we had an official star pass. Oh, Mood Swings handed that off to Vanessa. Vanessa with the star officially on. Right-hand man picks up 4 more points and calls it off.
We're exiting jam 15 and we're going into the 16th jam here as the team timeout is called. We're at 11:37 minutes into the game here. And speaking of games going on, we got the Cleveland Guardians are actively recruiting and they want you. It's all capitalized, it's underlined, exclamation point. No experience.
I'm pointing at you through this screen.
You people. No experience is needed to join the team. We'll teach you everything you need to know about roller derby from the wheels up. Our sport offers community connection with a diverse group of skaters. Scan the QR code that's popping up, or you can always go online to find out more details and become a Cleveland Guardian today.
Absolutely. Right. Hey, there are some members of the Guardians that may be your favorite or my mom's favorite, aka Wikipedia.
That's right.
Who came into Derby not knowing how to play Derby, found literally Derby on Wikipedia and was like, I want to do that. And in a very short time went from barely being able to skate to being everyone's favorite jammer. Right.
So it doesn't take much, just your desire and will to do it.
Yep. The heart to play roller derby.
It beats. It skates with us all. All right, we got the 5-second call here. Maybe? I thought I heard it.
Looks like maybe there was still some conversation happening at the scorekeeper's table.
Oh, we got an official timeout now.
Yep. Okay.
And it's off.
Thank you, Just Tom, for handling that for us. That's our jam timer and also co-head NSO. Oh, this is a tight pack. Like, I'm looking at this view from the pivot line, and I would not want to be Ruins and or Squid.
No.
That time that they made me be a jammer was not a good time.
You still remember? Oh, Squid breaks through.
Squid's like, this is a good time. I'm going to run out here. Barbie tried to catch Squid, but Squid shaked it off. Picks up lead for the Chicago Step Bros.
Oh, and Ruins is in the box now.
Oh, Snuffy, big hit on Squid, followed up by Raptor. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say Snuffy really trying to throw it in there.
Yep. Ooh, Snuffy anchoring that wall there. Nice recycling by the Guardians, moving from back of the pack to the front of the pack to catch Squid. Nice work by number 67, Fury. Fury kind of one person control on Squid. And now Snuffy going chest to chest.
They're doing a nice little Red Rover right there, trying to keep Squid from coming over.
Absolutely.
Ruins has made it back in.
Oh, last attempt hit there on Ruins, but Ruins able to shake it off. Did a Star Stash, has that jammer cover in her hand while Squid's out there earning the points. So that was an 11-point jam for Squid. I believe that's our highest scoring jam for either team, but really what Chicago needed boosts them to 38. Oh, unfortunately, Guardians not able to score any points on that. So still sitting at 50. Nice work there by Squid. And I like that my watch just reminded me that this game is happening in 29 minutes. Excuse me, watch. This game is already happening. We have 9.5 minutes left in this first half.
Bah,
Yeah.
technology.
Now, this is a double header. So we're seeing our Cleveland Guardians play Chicago Step Bros, and then we will see Burning River take on Erie.
Nice doubleheader today.
Mhm.
Both teams here.
Oh, so yeah, if I'm going to get into some derby shape here
Yeah.
with roller derby athletics, maybe I might be that person that Cleveland Guardians is actively recruiting. And, they're always actively recruiting. We want you. No experience is needed. Join the team. We'll teach you everything. You need to know everything from roller derby from the wheels up. The sport it offers community and connection with such a diverse group of skaters. We definitely have dual chartered skaters from both the WFTDA and the MRDA. Scan the QR code to message us for more details and find out how you can be a guardian today.
And while that was all going on, we have a nice battle going on with Zero and Chi-Town. Both are really running. There's a lot of movement going on here on this track right now.
Zero out of the pack, not lead, but first to score points. Chi-Town right behind Zero matches those four. Zero's just trying to outrun Chi-Town, and Chi-Town decides it's not worth it. Call it off. Don't let Zero get any additional points. Just go for that 4 for 4.
I was going to say, you should be a Cleveland Guardian. How about that? Should just join. I know the Pittsburgh people will miss you. You can see them as you're scoring a bunch of points on them.
Oh,
Coming around,
I'm in
waving.
so much trouble. Like, oh, Pinky came back to Derby and is driving to Cleveland to play instead of 15 minutes from her home.
Yes. Big thank you to the Cleveland Guardians would love to give a big thank you to the city of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being proud sponsors of one of the most diverse sports around. Be sure to check out the many local shops, businesses, restaurants, etc. in the area. All are just within minutes of the community center here.
I always appreciate coming down at Mayfield and hitting that little shopping plaza there and getting my announcer required beverages before I get here into
I was gonna say you did
the
walk in
community
with like
center.
3 of them.
I did. I am a beverage goblin. I apologize. So right-hand man out there, totally hydrated and ready to go, is your lead jammer, Fillmore Payne, not far behind.
This is going to be a good matchup as Fillmore and Right Hand Man have both been doing really well today. Right Hand Man is not allowing Fillmore to do anything. It's been called there.
Fillmore skating through all four whistles, picks up 1 point, kind of has the hands in the air like, I feel like I might have got more there. But,
Yeah.
the refs are counting how many hips you passed before that end of that fourth whistle. Still always skate through the fourth whistle so you can at least get that 1 point. And then we are sitting at 58-44. So this is a 14-point game. 7.5 minutes left in this first half, and we still have a full second 30 minutes of derby.
And Ash and Ruins are both jamming right now. Ruins for the Cleveland Guardians and Ash for the Step Bros in Chicago.
Nice wall there by Orange Whip, anchoring that, totally capturing Ruins, but opening it up for Ash to get out of that pack and pick up lead.
And Ash is coming back up onto the defense, and the Guardians are throwing themselves, try to stop them, and it is called.
Am I seeing four? I think I see 3 points of being held in the air for Ash. 47. While the Guardians still sitting at 58. That was a beautiful defense by Chicago, just completely trapping and controlling Ruins.
Both defensive teams have been really, really good today.
I mean, heck yeah, look, we're 6 minutes left and we are at 58 and 47. This is pretty low scoring game.
Yeah.
So that tells you the defense is high. And Zero's like, hey, you can't say this is low scoring. I'm going to get lead and I'm going to score as many points as I possibly can just for you, Pinky.
That's right. Z is met by the Step Bros there. They're giving him a run for his money. As Zero tries to run for his money for sure. Oh, and a little slip there, but calls it.
Kind of caught up there on Trivial Pursuit. Al making sure Zero's okay. See, roller derby, while we're all opponents on the track, we still care about our opponents and just want to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah. Don't want anybody to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an official timeout here.
I think everybody wants to make sure that Zero's okay. He a little slow to get up there, and it looks like we have an official timeout.
Ah, so, interested in supporting the Cleveland Guardians? We offer affordable rates to help promote your brand on our platforms. Scan the QR code to email us and see how we can help your business in this season and beyond.
So it looks like this is an official review being requested by Chicago Step Bros. So they saw something that occurred out there that they either are opposing, they don't like what happened, or they feel that something happened that did not get called. So they are requesting the officials to take a look at that and decide one way or the other. Now, an official review, each team gets one official review per half. If the referees agree and are on the side of the requester, the call will either be removed or stand, and they will retain their official review. They can keep requesting them until the official review is thumbs down, and then they do not retain. But then they'll get another one in the second half. So we're 5.5 minutes left in this first half with the first official review. You know, we may not see another one this second in this half. So if they win, yay for them. If they lose,
Yeah.
no skin off their nose.
Do they ever have official reviews where the officials just get together to say how you doing? How's it going?
So
What are
occasionally
we
a
doing here?
team will do an official review just to take a timeout.
Yeah.
And that kind of the rest kind of do get together. They get in their dazzle and be like, "Hey, how you doing, friend? You're doing a great job being that inside pack ref."
They're just talking. They're chatting each other up, just making
Exactly.
prepping
Like,
each other for
your
the next
stripes
one.
look great today.
I love the way that black and white reflects off your
Mhm.
eyes. It's
You,
beautiful.
your call on that cut call was fantastic,
Fantastic.
superb, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss to that, and we are off.
Okay, so it looks like we've got right hand man jamming up against the Chi-Town choker.
And looks like the Step Bros are really trying to make it difficult for right hand man to get through, and been pushed back as Chi-Town is in the lead there, but back in the pack there, and right hand man has finally made it through. See if the Guardians can keep the choker from going through. And looks like they did. Wow.
Yep, the choker also wants to keep that just a 10-point differential there. Picks up 3 points, calls it off, holds the Guardians again at 0. And I think this is the closest we have been in quite some time. We've got a 10-point differential in this game, 4.5 minutes left. Ruins right at the line while Fillmore Payne taking a running start, just bursts through that pack, is your lead jammer.
And Fillmore coming back around to the pack here. Just gliding through right there like it was nothing, like butter.
Like butter. And it does look like 187 Kickin' McChuggett was brought up as the alternate to skate and was doing some beautiful control there on Ruins. And I do believe I see a star pass to my good pal Snuffy.
That's right. Snuffy trying to break through the step bros there, but they were ready.
Ooh, Ruins going into blocker mode. Fillmore kind of just chips away, gets around, picks up. This is a third scoring pass. Snuffy going to the penalty box. This is where Snuffy needs to sit in the penalty box and pet her kittens. We need Nacho Supreme here so that Snuffy can think about the penalty and reset and relax.
Yeah. Raptor with a nice little hit there to kind of put the period on Fillmore there.
And Fillmore, 13 points, 13 big, important points. We are now at a tie game, 63-63. And I am out of room on my stat sheet.
Got to print you out a bunch of those.
You know what? I revamped my stat sheet, made the rows smaller so that I could fit more in there, and I haven't printed out the new ones yet. So
That's all right.
I try.
We know the stats in our minds.
We do. We do. We at least have the basics here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice work there by number 3, Blitzkrieg, at the front of the pack, taking down Mood Swings. Slows Mood Swings up, but Mood Swings still able to get lead, and Blitzkrieg going to the penalty box.
Snuffy got out of the penalty box, has the star, and is plopping it on now. And it is called. And some exchange of words on there from the officials, and we are in a timeout. We went radio silent for a second to try to catch some of what was going on to tell you all there.
So, the Roller Derby Tournament. Cleveland Guardians are hosting Roller Derby Tournament 2024. Yes, that is the name. This 2-day round robin style tournament was intended to happen back in the summer of 2020 and was even cleverly named by our own Gary Sweat, now retired. But we are bringing it back for 2024. The Roller Derby Tournament will be right here at the Cleveland Heights Community Center, July 20th through July 21st. I do believe right here on your lovely graphic, you are seeing the teams that will be here at the Roller Derby Tournament. Come check us out. We are, I believe, closed as far as applications go for our officials. But hey, if you want to join the announcer group, I will be accepting applications. I will have an application posted on the interwebs very, very soon. So hit us up if you want to participate in the Roller Derby tournament. And we want to see you here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and on the Twitch stream.
That's right.
It's going to be pretty awesome. We've been looking forward to this for a while. Like it was one of the next big things to happen. And, there was this global pandemic that happened
This
and
little thing that
ruined
happened.
everything.
Little thing that happened. But speaking of a big, I was going to say zero gone
Ooh.
through, but gets hit, comes right back up, just like the Chumbawamba song there.
Yep. But then also, if you see the referee kind of doing that little shaking it off in fingers, that means no pass, no penalty. So he is not eligible for lead. He is scoring points now, though, while Mood Swing still sitting in the penalty box. Zero able to affect a lead change, 67-65. But Mood Swings has been released from the box. Lenevel Knievel pairing up there on the track. Ooh, brings Zero back. For a second there, I thought Zero was contemplating calling off the jam.
No, he wants to see where it's going, it looks like. As the Guardians hold Mood Swing out.
But nice offensive work there by Lenevel Knievel. Looks like number 79, Justice Dispenser. Love that name. And of course, the linchpin there, that's Trivial Pursuit. Ola Knievel Knievel heading to the penalty box. Zero here, just completely stuck. Kicking McChuggett,
Yeah.
giving Zero HE double hockey sticks. So much so that Zero, like him, decides to pass off that star. We have an official star pass to Snuffy. Snuffy just has to get that star atop her head to become the jammer of record. You can't score any points until that star is ablazing on your helmet.
All right. Snuffy has made it through, but it looks like we are in intermission now.
And that is 8 total points for the Guardians on that run. Takes them back into the lead, 71, with Chicago Step Bros so close behind at 68. Points, keep your opponents from getting points, and get to the end.
That's usually a good way of doing sports, from what I've heard. I'm not an athlete by any means. Oh, and
But Chi-Town Choker sure is an athlete. That was some amazing balance there on that toe stop, stayed in bounds. Gets lead jammer.
ooh,
Ruin's still in that pack working, trying to find some help there. Zero, partner on the track, partner in life, opens up that inside line, frees Ruins.
Bruins found the opening and decided, you know what? Now's the time. Jumped out there, but Chi-Town decided they were going to take some points.
And do you see what I see, Honey Bear?
So they brought it back up to the lead, but it's only by 1 currently. So we can definitely see a little battle coming up. I feel it. I feel it. These Cleveland Guardians are hungry. They want it. They had as many gummy snacks as I did right now. We had a bunch of those Welch's ones in the back there.
Ooh, powered
So
by Welch's.
that's right. We're full of sugar and fruit juice. So, and right hand man is pushing the power right now. Oh, but
Fillmore.
sneaking through, found the opening and went right for it.
But this is a cluster around right hand man. Has to go up against number 222 Mood Swings and the captain Valraven. Right hand man out of the pack. Fillmore Payne being sent to the penalty box. So what do we have here, the Honey Bear?
I got a next level skate shop power jam. Power jam.
Right hand man on that power jam, taking full advantage, gets those 4 points, making every second of this 30-second penalty what Cleveland wants and needs, pushes further past another 8 points.
Looking for the opening, but it's met by the Chicago Step Bros.
Ooh, a nice trap there on that outside line by number 775, Vanessa. Vanessa's been doing some impressive blocking
Very.
for Chicago.
And speaking of which, then took down right hand right there. Fillmore trying to find the opening. Oh, and as we speak, glided right through.
One more blocker to beat, gets around Raptor, and that's 4 points for Fillmore.
Nice little back skate there, too.
Well, right-hand man actually stuck in this pack. We don't often see right-hand man get stuck.
No, he's in the muck of it right now.
Yeah. And, we're just seeing now Cleveland blockers one by one being picked off and sent to the penalty box. So right-hand man kind of stuck out there without some offense. Oh, definitely takes advantage of the fact that he's lead and calls it off.
Ended up having to be a blocker himself in that one there to try to make sure that Fillmore, who has been very deadly this game, make sure that they don't get no more points.
No more points.
No more points. No points for you.
I was just gonna
I saw the setup. I went for it.
Exactly.
Couldn't help myself.
So this is going to be a tough start here for Snuffy. Snuffy has half of her blocking contingent in the penalty box and has 3 very strong Chicago blockers out there. While we've got Ash. Ash pushes the pack, separates them, gets lead jammer.
Ash coming up on the pack, and 2 of the Guardians are back out, ready to do it. That's Blitzkrieg and Adrenaline.
So it looks like Brian Miller, that guy, and Trivial Al have Snuffy just encircled, ensnared, and trapped. Clears, has her trapped on the inside line, which opens up the outside for Ash. Ash picks up 4 points.
Snuffy trying to find an opening, trying to get through any sort of way. See some movement. Go through it.
Nice work there by Trivial Pursuit, just anchoring this tripod of Kickin' McChugget and Leneval Knievel. Snuffy desperately looking for her pivot, wants to see if Adrenaline Rush will have some better luck out there if Adrenaline Rush takes that star. But Ash just circling around, picking up points. 4 more. That's an 8-point scoring pass. Leaving us with another lead change. I feel like each lap for the second half is going to be a lead change.
It's going to be a battle.
It is. This is going to be ping pong. This is a ping pong roller derby. But Ash now stuck. Snuffy back in blocking mode, teaming up there with Barbie and Blitzkrieg, shuts down Chicago, and Ash opts to call it. That's 12 points. Pretty big jump in score there for Chicago. Chicago now sitting at 92. Cleveland still at 86. But again, we're only 4 jams into the second half. So lots more derby action to happen.
Oh, and Squid trying to find the way in. Oh, but Zero found the way and has decided to take it.
Yeah, Zero had that outside line and just zoomed right past.
It seemed that everybody was focused on Squid, and Zero decided to take advantage of the momentary distraction and get in there. But the Step Bros are making it worth his while as he battles through and he calls it to not let Squid score any.
But Squid is able to, 3 points there?
Yes.
3 points for Squid. Doesn't look like Zero picked up any points, though. So 3 for Squid, none for Zero. 95 for Chicago. Guardians still sitting at 86.
We're entering Jam 6 here, so that anybody's game at this point still.
Oh, and Chi-Town.
Chi-Town, nobody in their way. Went right for it. Excited to get some points, but Right Hand Man is hot on their tail.
That guy trying to catch right hand man, but right hand man dips right underneath that guy.
Showing some moves there.
Looks like that was a 2-2. So no loss, no gain. Yeah, definitely missed in that last score. Zero did pick up some points. It looks like he may have picked up 2 points, bringing them to 88. This now 2 for
I thought
right hand man.
I thought he got some points.
He did, but they were slow to get it on the board. So that's my fault. I didn't do a last look. Oh, look at that. Zero. Zero almost wills the outside or the inside lanes open. Zero just looked at it, was like, please park for me.
Yeah.
And there you go. And a nice little hop there.
Slingshots his way through a pack like that, finds a little bit momentum. Once the breather kind of happens, he shoots through it. He does not sit around waiting for people to get back into position.
Yeah.
And a little jam on jam action there.
Oh, nice hit by Valren. Takes Zero down, forces Zero to call it off. Valren going to give a little thumbs up, making sure Zero's okay. He's like, hey, I know I hit you, but I want you to be okay. So it looks like 3 on that last pass for 7 total. Oh my gosh, look at that score,
It is
Honey
going
Bear.
back and forth. I'm telling you. We're gonna have a big battle here between the Step Bros and the Guardians.
1 point. 1 point.
That's right. Anybody's game still as we run into Jam 8 here.
Oh,
Ooh. Big hit there on Ruins from
that would be
187.
kicking.
Yeah.
Kicking McChuggett. Think Chicago's glad that they pulled Kickin up out of the alternate role and into the skating roster.
And it looks like Ash is now going through the pack, but Ruins decides to call it, get a chip away at those points there, make sure that Chicago doesn't get any there. And we have broken 100, broken 3 digits.
And again, that's pretty impressive here for the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians now in the second half down to 11 skaters, and while Chicago back with a full roster. So holding steady and holding their own, fighting for every point is our hometown Cleveland Guardians. Oh, nice work there by Decrypt. Beautiful offense, just clears the way, steps out, and lets right hand man through for lead jammer.
Right hand man and Squid both really fight to get through those packs. They really throw their bodies into it, make a lot of movement, make it really difficult for blockers to see where they're going. It's really fun to watch both of those players, both those jammers, get out there and do it.
So I think that was just a 4-point pass there for right hand man. 105. Squid not able to pick up any points. So Cleveland holding their lead for these last couple jams.
That's been right hand man's little golden ticket there for this game. He has been just getting a couple points here and there, making sure they're not getting any points. And when he sees that, he we're done. This is over. This is over. And the roller derby tournament, maybe he'll be doing some of that stuff there, right?
He will. And guess what? Our roller derby tournament is going to be featuring your hometown team, the Cleveland Guardians, Detroit, Flower City Fear, Pittsburgh Zombies, Austin Anarchy, Atlanta Terminus, and the Philadelphia Hooligans. Join us on July 10th and 11th. Did I say that the last time? The July 10th and 11th, Roller Derby Tournament 2024. Come to Cleveland Heights Community Center. Join us on Twitch. We'd love to have you in person, though. There's going to be a lot of great roller derby. Our officials applications have closed, but hey, if you like to talk about roller derby, I'm looking for announcers.
That's right.
But it's going to be a great time. Some amazing teams. I'm excited. I've gotten to see all of these teams play so far this year, so I'm curious to see, the difference between the last times I've seen them play.
Be good to see some old friends too.
Yep,
Make
yep.
some new ones. So,
Help, our good friends from Flower City, former played for Flower City, came to Cleveland for a while when we're able to bring back Flower City. So we always love seeing Shram and Rad and Dick Move. Oh, and not a Dick Move
yeah.
there. Right on the outside to me. Dick Move is a great jammer. Cleveland Guardian 0 is your lead jammer, followed. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry.
Shy.
Chi-Town.
Yeah. That was
Chi-Town is your lead.
that was a hard call on everybody. I love the back and forth between the two of them there. That was awesome to see. Both of them jumped out of there at the same time. I could see even the stripes trying to figure out, hey, you.
Yep. Who passed hips first?
Yeah.
So that's always something you have to remember is you to get lead a jammer or to get your points, you have to pass the hips of your opponent. So who made that pass first? Oh, your foot might be out first, but or your hips out first.
And it looks like Fillmore pushing their way through to become the lead there. Fillmore has been quite the jammer for this game here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
And
Fillmore was responsible in the last half, picking up 13 points, which was the highest jam that we've seen so far.
Ruins coming right behind Fillmore, trying to pick up some points here. As the Guardians, Fillmore calls it.
I mean, if I had to go chest to chest with Just Crazy, I absolutely would call it.
Yeah. Well, it didn't seem to phase Fillmore, that's for
No,
sure.
no. Fillmore definitely has a strong constitution
Yes.
and is like, yeah, okay, yeah, hi. It's like my new kittens going up to the older cats
Yeah.
and be like, they turn up sideways, puffy, and like, I may look scared of you, but I don't really care.
But I'm not
I'm
afraid.
not phased. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm just going to then hop closer to you.
Well, I wouldn't want to try and test Just Crazy, but it looks like Ash has decided that they are going to take the lead real quick right here in the start of the 12th jam here.
Well, and this is a pretty tight pack. Nice offense there by Trivial Pursuit. Just kind of turn sideways and lets Ash past for Ash to get those 4 points and call it off. Make this a tie game again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ash gave right-hand man a taste of his own medicine and got a little bit of points and said, no, you're not getting any points.
Bye. They're all mine.
That's definitely going to get right-hand man all riled up. He's going to be ready for his next jam out there. But we are at a tie game currently. About 15 minutes left of this on the 13th jam. 110 Guardians and Chicago Step Bros at 110 also.
Zero and Squid out there with the stars respectively. Zero stuck at the back of the pack while Squid's right at the front. Takes one step around number 77 Raptor and is lead jammer, but Zero Speedy is coming up hot behind Raptor. I'm hearing lots of crowd work there. You telling Raptor to call it off. They could see Zero coming and see 1 point going up there for Squid, but Zero able to sneak in 2 points as well. And again, here we sit. 1 point game.
1 point game. With the Cleveland Guardians in the lead currently, though.
Yep.
I got to tell you, though, if I was jamming on the opposite team of the Guardians and I saw Zero right behind me, I would be scared and be putting the pedal to the metal.
Absolutely. Zero comes up fast and in control, and either is going to hit that wall and break it, or can make that little slight adjustment and make that hop.
Yeah.
Either completely do an apex jump, or just step over, because you know what? I bet you he got his gear at Next Level Skate Shop, voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned business that has been a long-time official sponsor for the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by and see Coco for all your roller derby needs. I don't believe that Coco's here with us
Oh,
today, but you know what?
in spirit.
In spirit, Coco's always with us. Be sure to visit the shop when you can and get yourself outfitted for roller derby. All right, and looks like we've got Ruins. Ruins got a little help there by Snuffy. Snuffy kind of gave a pat and a push out of the pack. Ruins is your lead jammer.
And just makes it right by without getting tapped too hard.
And you know what I just realized? Squid. Jammer
Oh,
record in
yeah.
the penalty box. So this was a power start, power jam, a Next Level Skate Shop power jam. But Squid back out on the track. Ruins scoring points.
Oh, tip to own. Almost got taken out there by 187. That's McNut McChuggin.
Mick Chuggins.
Kicking McChuggin.
8 points for Ruins. Squid just completing the initial pass. Ruins on a scoring pass. Picks up one additional point there, calls it off. Separates that lead just a bit. 121 to Chicago's 111. So 10 points. But this is the biggest separation that we've seen basically this whole half.
Yeah.
You know, everything has been a 1 to 2 point back and forth. 10 points in the second half is kind of a big deal.
Totally. Especially with this back and forth here. It's, I think most prior to that was about 8 points or so. So, yeah, seeing a nice round 10 right there. Oh! And the bodies hit the floor there, and looks like right-hand man is in the lead, but Chi-Town
right there with him.
right there.
Oh, and there's going to be a little bit of jammer on jammer defense. Chi-Town sitting down, holding right-hand man, forcing right-hand man to call it off.
Chi-City has been using the body. That's one thing I've noticed here with the Chicago Step Bros. All the jammers can play a really mean defense on top of that.
Absolutely. I think they're a pretty versatile team. Can go from jammer to blocker to pivot. Being that triple threat is going to make you so successful across the board.
And not to say the Cleveland Guardians jammers have not been that, but the Cleveland Guardian jammers are all about speed here. They are fast people there. Speaking of fast, that was fast for Zero. As he takes the lead now, coming back up, and he is going, right through.
Wow, talk about control. You hit that pack fast, saw that opening, got down, turned around in the middle of that tripod, butt first out, and calls it off. That might have been the coolest move I've seen in a really long time.
Yeah. And coming from 0-2 to really push through that there. All right. Official timeout. So we'd like in this official timeout to give a big shout out to all the officials, all the volunteers, everybody out here helping us out, keeping roller derby alive and well.
And you know what? I know what all of you are thinking. You are jealous of the Honey Bear and I because we got one of those sweet Guardians jerseys. And I know that you want one too. Well, guess what? You can. Authentic Cleveland Guardians jerseys with custom names and numbers are available at our bouts or on our web store. While you're there, you can get some official Cleveland Guardians merchandise, such as t-shirts, tanks, hoodies, hats, and more. Most of the bouts this season have had some sort of theme. This is currently our Pride bout. So we have Pride merch. We even have Pride merch in kid sizes.
Yeah.
So be sure to check it out. Get yourself some Cleveland Guardians gear. Confuse your friends about which sport you you are supporting. So I know I love my Cleveland Guardians gear. I have many shirts. I have something from the Blackout bout.
Yeah.
I was one of the winners of the cosplay contest at the sci-fi bout. I have my Pride merch. So I'm always happy to support the Cleveland Guardians.
Yes. They do have, like, a lot of cool stuff, that's been coming up. Those, blackout jerseys were awesome.
Yeah.
There's still a few, I know, not of the jerseys, but at least of the hats
The
and
hats are really
yeah,
cool.
those are really cool.
Yes.
I kinda hope they keep those around
Mhm.
for the rest of the time being. Those are fantastic to look at. It's cool to see out in the wild too.
Yeah. Happy to see Barbie up and on her skates. Took a little bit of a tumble there. Thank you again to our Derby medics for making sure that our skaters are safe and that they're treated quickly. Now, we hope Barbie is feeling better. Since the jam was called off for injury, Barbie will have to sit 3 jams if Barbie is able to go back out on the track. If not, the Cleveland Guardians are down to 10 total skaters.
Even with that, I'm sure these Cleveland Guardians can keep up the momentum that they got here.
Heck yeah, they haven't let it stop them
No.
so far. Oh, right hand man on those toe stops on the outside line. Gets sideways, gets out of the pack. Lead jammer for the Guardians.
And right-hand man coming back up on the pack, looking for the opening that he needs to get through. And oh, nice little jump there. And
Ooh,
calls it with his signature move of the game there.
saw Orange Whip go down, and that's not something you usually see from Chicago. Orange Whip is pretty much a stalwart, staunch on those skates, walling it up,
Yeah.
went down, and that gave right hand man a chance to get past and get those 4 points and call it.
That's exactly what he was looking for, just to get that momentum, being able to find that moment and being able to call it before they can score any points. It's been his trademark move for this whole game.
Heck yeah. And nice work again. We shout out about how this is such a defensive game. In the last 4 jams, Cleveland Guardians defense has been able to stop the scoring from Chicago and allow this lead to increase. And Ruins out there again with that star lead jammer, while Squid contending with this Cleveland Guardians while led by, it looks like that's just crazy. We've got Snuffy in there, and I think that might be Blitzkrieg. So this wall is pretty much not moving. They're doing a great job of uh, simulating moving because you always have to be moving in roller derby. You can't be stopped.
Yeah. No, not at all.
And Snuffy going to the penalty box.
Oh,
That penalty freed up that wall, allowed Squid out, but Ruins calls off the jam. 8 points, bumping up the lead again, 138. Chicago stuck at 111. This is crazy. We're in jam 18, or actually, we're going into jam 19. We still have 8 minutes, 51 seconds left.
it's been a wild back and forth game for sure.
Yes,
Definitely one of the best second halves I've seen in a while. So
absolutely. Oh, and Chi-Town, tired of not being lead, gets lead jammer. Zero out of the pack, coming out fast. But that's 4 points for Chi-Town. Choker also coming up hot. 777 Raptor trying to take a chip away, but it's almost as if Chi-Town was rejected it. I was like, no, thank you.
yeah,
I do not believe in this.
this is not happening.
Yep.
These aren't this isn't the derby you're meant to see here.
8 points for Chi-Town takes Chicago to 119. 4 points picked up by zero. So 142, still sitting with a pretty healthy lead at this 7:45 mark. Smart move, though, by Chicago fielding Fillmore Payne. Fillmore Payne seems like their jammer you put out in clutch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely in clutch. And we are in a team timeout, so we're going to be taking a moment to talk to you about Roller Derby Athletics as your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters. We offer expert guidance, off skates, workouts, team training, and an inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters become safe, strong, and unstoppable.
Heck yeah. And soon to be announcers.
Yeah, you can be an unstoppable
I,
announcer.
you know,
They have to pull the microphone away from me every time we do this.
exactly. It's like, Pinky, stop talking. But I can't. It's what I do so well. I know personal shout out last month I was on the Out from Under the Bed podcast with the Boogeyman and Master Sedator. Got to talk to them about my derby career. We started out talking about announcing, and then they realized all the years I've been in derby and what I've done. So I think my podcast, I think we talked for about 2 hours, and
Wow,
there may be future episodes.
nice.
Oh, my good friend Johnny Pepper was just his episode was just released in the On the Stick series. So, maybe we need to get you on, Honey
Oh
Bear.
man,
Introduce you to Master
I
and Boogeyman for the On the Stick
I
series.
will I will definitely be a talking machine. And speaking of machines, we got right hand man coming out, proving that he is the machine, the ultimate machine, trying to get some points and bashes into the step bros there.
Ooh, nice work there, Leneval Knievel, all over right hand man. Fills in that whole trivial pursuit.
Yeah.
Right hand man watching, gets his 4 points, sees Fillmore Payne coming up on the pack, calls it off 4-0. Just securing that lead for the Guardians.
It's at 146. Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Step Bros are at 119. Got a little less than 7 minutes left here in this period. And we're going into Jam 21. That's the sound of the whistle there. Ruins as your jammer for your Cleveland Guardians. And Ash is going to be for the Step Bros.
Ooh, nice work by the Guardians. Decrypt Fury pushing Ash off the track, but Ash is able to reset, find the way on the inside, gets lead.
And Ruins is in the back there trying to find a nice opening to squeeze on through, and looks like just chipping away at the defense there.
Great teamwork here by Captain Valran and Trivial Pursuit. Ref saying that, hey, no pact, they've got to let her go. So Ruins gets out, gets ready to put that star back on, but Ash is going to take points, call it off. I believe that was a second scoring pass.
Probably not.
No, maybe not. Maybe just those 4, which is fine.
Hey, you got to get every little bit you can.
Exactly.
So, as we've seen here with
Exactly. I
this
mean,
game.
this has been the every little bit counts. 0 opting to play jammer on jammer defense right off the line. 0 versus Squid. Oh, 0 right around Leneval Knievel. And then
Whoa.
again on the outside around Kickin' McChuggett is your lead jammer.
And 0 looking at the pack. Oh, is he going to make it through? Oh, he seems to be stepping over. Caught up a little bit, though, in the wall. And he calls it.
Yep. Gets caught behind at Kickin' McChuggett. Chooses to call it off. Looks like 2 points being held up. 3. I'll just give a little bit of that side view. So 149. No points for Chicago, 123.
And the Cleveland Guardians are actively recruiting, and they want you. That's right. Uncle Sam type style pointing at you.
The
Want
roller
you.
derby helmet,
Roller
mouth
derby
guard
helmet.
pointing at you.
That's right. No experience is needed, though, to join the team. We'll teach you everything you need to know about roller derby from the wheels on up. Our sport offers community and connection with a diverse group of skaters. You can scan our QR code that's popping up, or you can always go online and find out more details. Just go and check out Cleveland Guardians on Facebook or Instagram or
Twitch. I'm sure you're already on our Twitch channel watching this. So yeah, be sure to keep following the Cleveland Guardians. And if skating's not up your alley, we always need volunteers. We need non-skating
Yeah.
officials, manage that penalty box, run that scoreboard. We need skating officials. You can always join the Honey Bear and myself here on the stick. Love to have announcer friends. Oh, so hey, there's also a big event that Cleveland Guardians are going to be hosting in August called Summer Affair. If you ever thought about announcing, join us at Summer Affair. I'll
That's
teach you
right.
how.
Learn from the best. Speaking of the best, here comes right hand man. See, tries to make the best of a tough situation here.
Ooh, nice work there. One little one-footed push around Valveran, gets out, hits those 4 points, calls it off. Again, I've run out of space on the score sheet. Notes to self: print out more score sheets with tinier boxes.
Tinier boxes. I say waste more paper. You
Well,
know?
I could. I was trying to be good and having, period one on one side,
Yeah.
period two on the other side,
No.
but clearly I have failed
Not
in my
not with these Cleveland Guardians. They're
no.
getting little points after little points.
Ooh, Fillmore Payne kind of just barreling through that pack, does get taken down. Seeing a penalty being called on Raptor. That's not what Cleveland wanted. It broke up that wall there,
Yeah.
and Fillmore Payne was able to take advantage, gets lead.
As Ruins is in the box now, it looks like. Fillmore is pushing through the defense,
And
throwing their body all over the place to get through there.
the Cleveland Guardians do not want a power jam with Fillmore Payne,
No.
but Chicago is like, yes,
Yes.
this is the jammer we want on a power jam. Ruins standing in the penalty box, being freed from the penalty box while Fillmore completing a second scoring pass, 8 more points. Ruins out of the box, Star Sash gets out of the pack. That was an initial pass, but Ruins coming up fast, trying to catch points before Fillmore can call it off. Looks like Fillmore got one more additional point. So 9 points total. We've got 21-point difference. I mean, that really could be the 2 jams in there. But hey, let's thank our friends here, the city of Cleveland Heights. We had the mayor here today.
Too.
The mayor was our inaugural whistleblower. Cleveland Guardians would like to thank the city of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being proud supporters of one of the most diverse sports around, especially here in Pride Month.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out the many local shops, businesses, and restaurants in the area, all of which are just minutes away from this venue.
That's right. If you do make it out here, go down Coventry Road, get some really good food, lots of good restaurants, some cool shops over there, even some music venues over there. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff over there. A lot to offer.
To hang out here more often. I like coming to Cleveland
It's a
at
good
least
time.
one Saturday a month for,
Yeah.
and I know I always have to bring home a souvenir from Cleveland. Not really a souvenir, but my partner loves
That's,
himself some Mr. Hero.
that's right. A
So
sandwich. Gotta get a sandwich.
gotta bring home a hot buttered cheesesteak, fries, and have to have the cheese cup.
As I say, I'm surprised he's not asking for pierogies. We're in like the pierogi center.
But you can get pierogies in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
And he's also has, Eastern European family. So
so it's he's
yeah.
got the real deal.
Oh no, glad we're talking food. Ash Mapoto goes to the penalty box, and this is going to be a power jam.
Power jam!
Next level skate shop power jam for the Cleveland Guardians.
And Zero just slowly taking his time, even warning to the coaches, the bench coaches. I'm just gonna take my time on this one.
Just watch the clock there. Zero actually has not has not completed his initial pass yet, but still has the opportunity to get lead here. But Ash has been released from the penalty box. Unfortunately, Ash, though, cannot be lead since spent time in that sin bin.
Zero looking to set up a play
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Trying to play some defense, some jammer on jammer action there with Zero and Ash. As Zero has decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to put myself back out there for you. Really, really pushing for it. Zero winding down the clock, it seems.
Yep. Zero's just, watching, biding time, just, hanging out, thinking about
Getting a
the
breather.
after party.
Taking a breather here as the period winds down from a minute here.
I'm sure this is frustrating for a lot of folks. Like they just want to see us skate.
They want to
I
see us
mean,
skate. And Zero's
I
like,
want to
yeah,
see them
totally.
skate too, but this is strategy. Oh, and Trivial Pursuit trying to get up there and kind of force some action. Like, hey, get a move on. We want to play roller derby. This is not a Sunday afternoon in the park. But Zero's just watching that clock. Good time management. Kind of makes for a little bit of unfulfilling roller derby, but it's what Cleveland needs to stay in the lead and stay in control. Because guess what? We only have 23 seconds left
That's
in
right.
this game.
We are in an official review, though, so we'll see what comes out of that.
Yep. Chicago requesting official review. Looks like they might be using that official review as a timeout as opposed to an actual like, hey, we have a problem with
Yeah.
something. Because I'm seeing the zebras all dazzling in the center. This is where they're talking about,
Yeah.
hey, those stripes, they did great today.
Great team.
You were a fantastic head ref, a filet official, while Coach Up and Adam having a little convo with his team. So, mentioning those different events coming up, Summer Affair. I just had a message, come through to me about like, hey, that might be a nice low stakes, low pressure place to learn to announce. And yeah, if it's something you want to do, if you think like, you're looking for retirement plans in Derby, you've played for many years and you're ready to maybe slow down a little bit. Come join me. Come join us. Come join the Honey Bear and I. There's so much Derby across the United States and we need announcers. So, Summer Fair is a great place to learn. It's just kind of round robin. There's both WFTDA teams, there's MRDA teams. So lots of Derby to be had at Summer Fair. Oh, and right hand man, so close, was almost out of that pack, gets a little bit of a bump. And that's just what Chicago needed. Chi-Town choker out of the pack, lead jammer. Snuffy going to the penalty box for the Guardians. Adrenaline rush also. Lead jammer 4 points. I mean, it's a 23-point difference. It's possible. It's very well.
It's very possible. It could happen. Anything can happen in Derby.
Absolutely. Can somebody give this old lady her blood pressure medicine? Oh, going 1-on-1 right around just crazy. Another Cleveland blocker heading to the penalty box. 12 points here. So that's what, 2 more passes to get to the 20-point mark. Holy bejesus,
this is getting out of hand here. It is getting wild. Cleveland Guardians need to hold some ground here.
And
right hand man.
Chi-Town blocker who was on a scoring tear runs directly into right hand man. Kind of changes the momentum a little bit here. Nice hit by Just Crazy, takes Chi-Town down. I'm going to just start biting my nails.
30 seconds left here in this final jam. Your Cleveland Guardians trying to get some points here, but the Step Brothers are fighting. They are fighting. Chi-Town choker really pushing through.
Oh, nice work there by Chicago, pushing right-hand man off the track. But really, we've just got a couple points to get here in Cleveland. Bearing down, putting all 4 blockers right down on Chi-Town. Nice hit there. And that is, oh my God.
Wow.
What a final finish there. Right-hand man able to pick up 6 points. Chi-Town choker gets 20. but it's just not enough. No, a well-placed timeout could have maybe given us another jam, but my goodness, what a crazy, crazy end to that game. Your Cleveland Guardians are your unofficial official winners, 159. Chicago Step Bros, 152. I think that Honey Bear and I have some decisions to make on who our MVPs are going to be for this. I've got some pretty good ideas.
Me
So,
too. Yeah.
wow. If you didn't stay to the end of this, this is like the Pirates game a couple weeks ago against Chicago. People left thinking the Pirates were going to lose, and then in extra innings came out to be the victor. So
What a crazy match that was there.
such a crazy match. Thank you everybody for joining us today on this stream, and we will see you next time.
Next time.